So I'm
Oh,
confident.
just think that all the pretzels gone.
Is it all
the
gone?
stuff.
Is that
It's
right?
all gone.
Isn't it?
See one, do I? Now that I know to make pretzel.
Now you can make it for breakfast.
I can make it for breakfast.
Instead of crepes, it'll be spetzel.
Oh, we need to do that crepe test.
Yeah, we have to do the crepe test. We have to do the crepe.
Charles
cook-off.
wants to have a pizza off.
Oh yeah, come on, Paul.
With no one in particular, just
Paul
a
is
pizza
the
off.
pizza king. When it comes
Just want to show off my
Sure,
domination
that
over
was
pizza
really
making.
good.
Are you up for it?
I haven't had one
for
so
pizza.
long.
Pizza. Paul is the pizza king.
You
Basil
want
like
to do a
pizza.
pizza
Loves
pizza
pizza.
cook-off?
I like how he's like going a little bit.
I'm gonna do the haka to intimidate you at first.
I like how he's doing a little bit on each page,
New
like
Zealand pizza.
marking his territory.
Maori pizza.
It's like,
East
yeah,
side
that's mine.
I trust that pizza.
Now it's the next page.
Are you up for it?
This one's mine too.
I'm gonna do my world famous Caspian.
Caspian pizza. Wow, what's in a Caspian pizza?
It's
Do you
Beluga
remember?
caviar or
It-
something? Or what?
it's paradise. It's paradise on a crust.
Some goulash left over.
It's a thin
You put that
crust
in the
with
refrigerator?
pincho
Oh, and then-
sauce.
There's
With
extra
scallops
liquid
and,
that I don't want thrown away in that other bowl. Can we save that?
Do I put me?
I can't-
Oh no, it's
No, use it
with
for
the
something.
cheese. The cheese we like smoked.
Gouda.
No, well it's kind of a gouda.
I wish I had such energy.
The cheese we love so much. I'm addicted to it.
Even I think I should lay down. Just one day. Are you going to bed? Yeah.
Going to
It's
bed. We
9
just
o'clock.
I got some more wine.
it 9?
o'clock, Charles, you can go to bed. If Jill goes to bed,
Oh, it is 9 o'clock.
but you can't go to bed before anybody else who lives in this time zone. That's the rule.
Yeah, I'm good for another 2 hours at least.
Okay, so
Me and Paul, right, Paul?
It's minus 28 in Ottawa.
in Ottawa?
My parents say hello.
Oh yeah, I talked to them yesterday. They said hello. They wanted to say hi to everybody.
It's minus 28 centigrade.
Yeah. And negative 40 centigrade is the same as negative 40 Fahrenheit.
I sent a picture too.
Oh, you did? That's so cute. Wait, show that to my dad.
Oh wow, yeah,
That's at the Vegas airport.
Are you in Vegas today?
Yeah, I wouldn't get
We
a
almost
little bit.
didn't come.
Yeah, one time I was in the Vegas airport. I was hitting a run on the slot machines. I almost missed my plane.
See, Charlie? Today when we got to the Montreal airport, there was this couple. They were arguing with the airline. They were like, they only had like 15 minutes to get on their plane. And in Montreal, as you may remember, you have to go through security like you would anywhere, but then you have to go through customs on the American side, and they wouldn't let them check in, and they were blaming their cab. And I told Charles, I was like, wow. Well, Charles had made a comment, because they looked like looking at them, I figured they were Jewish. We both did.
Well, they were definitely Jewish. He was wearing the old suit.
Yeah, they were
You had
Jewish.
the yarmulke on you.
No, he didn't have a yarmulke.
Yeah, he had the little thing, the beard,
He had the
He was
beard,
all
but
dressed
he
in
didn't-
black with the one
No,
dress suit.
he wasn't that. He
fur
wasn't
hat.
Orthodox.
He had a fur hat on.
Yeah,
But
he
she
didn't have the
was-
fur hat.
She was wearing the wig, the Orthodox wig.
They were Jewish.
They were definitely Jewish. So
Yeah.
Charles was like, oh, Jews. And I was like, what? Because, I have to stand up for my people. And
Your people.
She's going to hell for that.
no, I'm not.
Being so
So I'm like,
famous.
what? My dad has missed more flights than anybody I know, but he wouldn't, he just wouldn't argue with them. Because they were arguing. They were like,
They were
look, it's
arguing.
not our fault. It's our cab's fault. He got us here late. They were like, sir, you only have 15 minutes to get on your flight. That's not enough time to get through security and customs. You can't blame your cab driver. But I was like, what? Charles was like, what would your dad say? I was like, I think he would just be like, what flight can you get? I think he would just resign himself. I don't think he would be arguing in front of the whole airport. How many flights have you missed out in your life? Look at his face. It says everything.
Does it mean many? You miss me?
It's more than 10.
Not 10.
Definitely more than 10.
Really?
The best one was that time in Tampa.
He just confessed to us without even asking that he was like at the Vegas airport. I mean, this is like serious. like
The Vegas
using slot machines and almost missed his flight.
But I was on a run.
Exactly. This is a degenerate gambler.
No, but the best one though was in Tampa. I was with Grandma, with my mother, and we were getting ready to go to the airport.
But this is like in 1979, right?
Yeah, this is a long time ago. But we were driving to get to the Tampa airport, and we see a grove of orange trees right along the street, right? And the oranges were falling down. And my mother goes, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe they have all these oranges. Let's let them go in the way." So we stopped to start picking oranges off the street.
Wait, you were an active participant, or you were like, "Ma, come on, we gotta get going,"
Well, you know.
or were you like, "Oh my God, look how big this one is, and it's so orange"?
So we started picking oranges.
Benny, si chiama Benny, molto bene.
So we started picking oranges. We had like 2 boxes of oranges.
Oh my God.
And then, of course, your mom was there, and she's over there. Come on, we gotta go. So we get to the airport. It's like
That's like before
jogging.
they had security.
Yeah, well, you could never have done that today. But we were jogging through the airport. It was like an O.J. Simpson scene, jumping over stuff. So I ran ahead to try to get.
Oh, you mean OJ reference like when he was actually?
Yeah, when he was like
Okay.
before he got.
I thought you meant like you were hurting people or stealing cookies from the commissary.
You gotta realize, I have 2 visions of O.J. I got the one where he's jumping over.
I didn't even know who he was. I thought he was an actor who had gone bad, who had gone rogue. I didn't even know he had a career.
Yeah, yeah. So anyway, so we got there, and then when I got there, they were just closing the gate, and I had to put my foot into the gate so they couldn't close the door. And they were arguing with me, and I said, "I'm not taking my foot out till my mother gets here,
Wow.
and she's sick." And here comes Grandma with a box of oranges.
It's hard to imagine you fighting the good fight.
It was pretty funny. And of course, your mom was really upset the whole time.
I feel like I'm so old that when we come out of a gate, like you're coming out of that tube, that takes you from the airplane to the gate. I kind of inside, I'm like, oh, who's here waiting for me? Like, I'm that old that I don't remember pre 9/11, or I only remember pre 9/11. Like, I'm like, I get like kind of like,
Well, every time I tell
oh
you,
shoot, it's just travelers.
every time I go to the Newark airport, if I go to Newark, I'm always expecting to see my father at the end of because he was always there. He was always there.
Yeah, exactly.
And
I get a bit choked up if
Yeah, I know, I get
if I'm landing in a place where I'm meeting somebody. Like if I'm landing in Minneapolis, I don't get choked up. But if I'm landing anywhere else,
yeah, in Newark, I expect to see my father at the end of the.
yeah, waiting like this, like like doing the. Like you're so excited to come out. I hate like those terrorists from 9/11 most of all for taking away that ability to be able to have family waiting for you at the gate.
Put your shoes on.
Oh, that and nail clippers.
Shoes is ridiculous.
Yeah, the shoes is annoying.
Even Fred was annoyed this morning. She was like,
Yeah.
No, Papa, no.
She's like, it's disgusting. Do you know how many people walk through here? Even she was bothered by it. But the worst is when you get out of security.
She said yes once I took mine off.
Oh,
She
really?
was like, oh, all right.
But the worst is they get mad at you if you're trying to like get your clothes back on. It's like, oh, move along. And then there's like seats sometimes for people who are elderly where they're doing like a check and you're not allowed to sit there. So it's like, well, I need to get my shoes back on and I have nowhere to sit, nowhere to stand. There's people coming through. My big annoyance is that they should have like almost like a space available where you can sit and put your shoes on and put your laptop back and kind of get yourself reoriented. That's my issue with the security. It's like you feel like you're becoming naked there, and then you're like, I have nowhere to get to dress up again. And it's easier to take clothes on than it is to put on. You need like a little more time to put your clothes back on.
Well, I always try to wear something simple when I'm traveling. So.
Like sweatpants and slippers.
Sometimes you can't do it, but I try to put stuff that I can. Well, one of the best things is to wear a regular jacket that has pockets, so you can put all your stuff inside the jacket, and you take the jacket put it on the carriage, and then you get. Because one of the problems I had one time is I took my cell phone, I put it into the little thing there, and somebody else had the exact same cell phone I did.
Oh no.
So I took his cell phone, he took mine. I started getting calls from Mexico and San Jose.
You had the same
So the
cell phone.
delivery is coming in.
Yeah, you had the same cell phone as a terrorist and a drugger,
It was a
drug
major
dealer.
accident.
Are you guys going?
Bye bye, Faisal.
Thanks for staying up past your bedtime, Hazel.
We almost forgot our brand new computer last winter when we came back. The one we bought.
Oh, is that right? You left it?
It was in that container.
You give good hugs. You give good hugs. Did you take your bag? Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Tiffany Company. Boy. In your face, Hazel. Wow. Is that his trash or is that the freshman station? It's safe there. Is he gonna fall asleep in the car right now? Probably will. You're like,
I actually went to bed really late last month until like
He's a Ruggieri. He goes
really
to
fighting.
bed.
It's a night out.
another high?
Go get kids. Go get kids.
Go get kids.
Go get kids. Go get kids.
It's like my.
Hey, give me a kiss. Give me a kiss.
Ah,
Do you want to give Grandpa a kiss?
Give me a kiss.
Go get kids. Go get
Give me a kiss.
Oh my God! I want money, Mom. If you keep the, I mean, this is process.
Give me a kiss.
And I,
Oh, what a good boy. Oh. Hey, give your Uncle Paul a kiss.
This is giving kisses,
Give me Uncle
not like
Paul a
friend,
kiss.
like giving your hand.
yeah, Frederique, when she would give kisses, she was like, you're welcome to kiss. You get like the top of her head. And, like, I wouldn't kiss this part of my choice. Bye, Faisal.
I'll do like you.
Wow.
I'm gonna go to bed myself, Faisal.
Wow.
Oh, that's cute.
Baci tutti. Baci mwah, mwah, mwah. Do it. Do
She's crazy. Huh?
it. He's like, I want to leave. There's so much fun happening. Okay, you can give me a hug. No. You want to stay with us? You want to just stay?
You want to stay with us? Huh?
Sleepover? Say yes. Just say yes.
Bye.
Deja vu. High five.
Yeah.
High five.
Yeah. What? You gonna give me another kiss?
Another
Oh, hey, give Uncle Paul a kiss. Go on, there you go.
Deja vu. You're never leaving.
Oh my God, I gotta go.
You going to bed? Can you take Frederique with you?
I'm gonna drop her. But yes.
Why are you taking your champagne if you're going to drop her?
I'm tired.
Bye, Faisal.
Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye.
So you're not working tomorrow, right? Are you working tomorrow, Sarah?
Bye.
Sarah, are you working at school? Do you have school tomorrow?
Dad.
School until Friday.
Oh, no, Friday.
Faisal, say goodbye to Grandpa.
Hey,
Doing it.
Faisal.
It was
Bye-bye.
Like he was on a cruise.
No, I think it's
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
okay. I would say.
Bye, Sarah. We'll see you guys later. Thanks for stopping by tonight. Bye. You better leave that Tonka truck.
You're gonna keep the truck here? Keep the truck here. No. Truck. Put the truck down.
I was just kidding.
Okay, everybody. Good night.
Good night, Charlie.
Good night.
Good night, TP. Good night, Sassy. Good night, Basil.